All right, good morning, everybody. I've been living up here on this hill for almost 3 years. And one of the problems we've had up here is internet connection. When I first got here, there was nothing. There was zero zip zilch. We had to get a satellite, and we used Hughes Network. And when they first hooked it up, the day I was here with the techs, the thing got 50 Mbps, and it was really fast. And we noticed over the next few weeks, it got slower and slower until the point it was unusable. It was getting 1 to 2. And we had a 2-year contract on that thing. So we lived with it for like a year, and then I kept it for little stuff, just kept it hooked up. And then I went to these little cellular repeaters that I just saw on Craigslist, some guy, fast internet in the desert, you know. And I met the dude at the local market that I love in Lucerne, and he's just some dude living out of a trailer selling these things. And it was like $36 a month, and I hooked one up, and it was fast. It was for us, it was like 20, you know, and we could watch TV, we could game and stuff. So I got another one. I got 2 of them, and I still had the stupid satellite on the side of the house. I disconnected that, even though I had the contract for another year. And then, you know, you saw me rip that thing down. I was so glad to get rid of that. They were AT&T, like, cellular repeaters or something. I keep calling them that, but they're routers. I had one router for all my security stuff, and then I had one for, you know, all the media stuff. And then after about a year and a half, I wanted to buy one more for my office up in Big Bear because I noticed that it was considerably faster than the internet I was getting in my shop in Big Bear. And he said, hey man, I gotta disconnect all these. So I don't know if this thing was bootlegged or what. And AT&T caught up. So we lost those. So then I brought up Frontier now offers DSL through the phone lines. And I saw that they had been working on it for months and months, and I had talking to the techs, and it's now available. Then I went with this company called Whisperin that I had used for my business in Lucerne, and they can be very fast or very slow. You just take your pick. Certain times of the day, it's lightning fast. Certain times of the day, it's slow. And we got to pop back over to our DSL. There was a power outage here a couple days ago, and I fired up my Jenny, hooked up that internet, and that was as fast as it's ever been. It was like 60 Mbps. That's because all my neighbors had no power and nobody was using it. So it's been good. I'm happy with what we have now. I'm always looking to get better. Of course, you guys see this box I'm staring at here. This is supposed to be great for people like us. I ordered this thing like a year and a half ago, and it just came in. Actually, it came in like 2 months ago. Man, I've been so busy. It's sitting here in my garage. So today's the day that I am home, and I'm going to try to hook this thing up. So these are all the pieces: the stand, the router, power cable for the router, the satellite thing, dish thing, and then this big monster amount of cable. The challenge is going to be getting this through my wall into my house. I already have a cable going through my wall, and this cable is a lot thinner that you see in this picture than this cable here. And although the hole in the wall is a lot bigger than the sleeve that is put in the wall. So I'm gonna have to make that hole pretty big if I want to put this thing in here, because I'm not like the tech guru guy that would like cut this and reconnect it and slide it through. I just don't want to cut that thing. And the one in the back of the satellite component goes all the way up in the back, and it's covered. So I'm gonna have to make a pretty big hole or figure something out. Maybe I have a roof vent I can come in. So I'm gonna go scope all that out and see how we end up. That's my Whisperin thing right there. It's some kind of weird through the air shooting down to their office way down in Apple Valley kind of radar tech thing. I don't know what it is. I don't know how it works, but that's internet. And of course we had our satellite up here and everything, and so I want to mount the Starlink somewhere along these fascia boards here. I've been seeing them pop up on some of my neighbors' houses, And before I got mine, so I was getting excited, then I got the notification. I got one of my neighbors just runs it out in his field, just sitting out there. And I could just kind of screw this four-legged mount right to this tongue and groove through the ceiling up there, through the roof. That's gonna be the challenge today. We'll see how it goes. And then I'll do a full test and let you know if the thing works or not. All right, so the setup was pretty easy. I just downloaded the app and then ran it, and it gave me like 3 or 4 simple steps, including setting up your Wi-Fi password and everything. Now, I did notice that it's already changed orientation. You know, I had it like this. It's already turned and it's flattened out and it's doing stuff here. But I am still getting on my app right here, internet not available. So maybe it's still doing stuff. I'm gonna keep trying to connect. I'm gonna do a little research on the net here and see if this is normal in the initial startup stages. All right, it's been like 5 minutes and I just take a look here and it says that my Skynet is working. So let's, all right, yeah, it's pretty fast. It said it connected. That was the fastest I've ever seen any internet connect here. Let's give it a little speed test here. Again, it's been hooked up for, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes, and all right, I've never seen anything above like a 60 here by accident that I mentioned before when the power was out. So I got 79, and oh my gosh, I've never had upload speeds over maybe 3 or 4 here. So it's been hooked up for 10 minutes. I'm at 80 down and I'm at 13.4 up. I'm at 79 down, 13.4 up. Now it does say it takes up to 12 to 24 hours to completely optimize itself. So right now I'm pretty stoked. It's been about 15 minutes now, and you saw the speed test. Really stoked with that. So it's even moved. Oh, maybe it's following the satellites. It's turning this way slowly. So my next goal here is to find a place for me to run it into the house. We've always ran it into our bedroom here, which kind of forces us to have, you know, our router right here in our bedroom, you know, and of course we cover up these lights with these high-tech light covers. I could put the router where I keep the DSL router and, you know, bring it in somewhere up here, maybe through a vent in the eave. So I'm gonna go outside and look and see if I can find a place. I don't have much of an attic where the ceilings are arched. In the other 2 halves of the house, I do have an attic. And the DSL just fits perfectly right there. And then that's my pool communication equipment for my app for my pool. That's how we control the pool. But it'd be cool to have the Skynet router up there too, up high, broadcasting. So let's go take a look outside. Ooh, it's a hot one. Even in the shade, it's hot today. So, oh, see, so I don't have any vents up here. You know, I come under and shoot in a vent or something. What's up, big boy? Staying out of the heat. Staying out of the heat, big boy. take a look. This would be a long one. Yeah, there's no... Alright, yeah, there's no vents or anything. I'm gonna have to get creative. Oh, what's happened in here? I guess if I haven't been here in a while, things just kind of change. Alright, let's get up in that hole and see what's up in there. Alright, well, there's the vent right there. I just came up these steps right here, and there's a vent right there. Let's go up there and take a look at it. Oh, there's a light switch. Look at that. And there's power right here. Wow. All right, it is a little warm up here. Let's see what we got. All right. Actually, I was up here 3 years ago. I forgot. I had to hook up that wire to my wireless thermostat. It wasn't hooked up, like a blue wire or something. Some of you guys know. And it's been a while though, been 3 years. So let's see where I'm at here. If this is the vent, I could come in this vent, but man, how do I get back in there? And then the arch is way over there, like 40 feet. So, okay, it's just not, I guess it's not that important to me. I'm not going to do that. Well, my wife and I wondered why the water bill went up last month. Come in this bathroom, I haven't been in here in months, probably 2 or 3 months. So let's fix that right now. All right, so I got it in my garage. My TV and all that media stuff is right on the other side of this wall for now. And it's hokey, you know, you see the cable running all the way there. And drilled a hole right up there in the garage, put some foam filler in there. So here's a picture of the hole with the foam in it. And I had to drill right through there. And I just did like a clean little installation where I ran the wires behind the eave, as you can see in this picture here. And like I just said, it's been about a month, and this has turned out to be the best internet we've ever had in the desert since '06. I am going to cancel the Whispering one because I don't need that. I have this one here that's nice and fast. I am going to keep the Frontier DSL and use that for the pool communication and all the security cameras. So the Skynet one will just be for the TV and all the gaming and your phones and things like that. I don't know what other people are finding out about this system, the STARLINK system, but our experience so far for a month has been really good. And coincidentally, just sitting in the jacuzzi the other night, we saw the train of satellites going up the other day. That was really cool looking. So that's going to wrap it up for my test. I'll update you in the future if there's anything else. I've been running tests now every day, and they've been really consistent. You can see by these numbers here. We're getting up to 100 easy, and the upload speeds seem to have dropped a little bit, but it doesn't really matter. We don't upload much, you know, maybe a video once a month, as you guys know. So that'll do it for the STARLINK review. If you don't have internet, you live out in the woods like us, for us it's working great. See you next time. All right, just another beautiful Memorial Day night. Is it Memorial Day or Labor Day?
Labor Day.
I guess it's Labor Day. And we've been in the pool all day. We just got the jacuzzi fired up, and we're gonna hop in the jacuzzi now. We just had dinner and come outside, and there's a fire up there where I ride my dirt bike. Guess that's called the Radford Fire, so we'll keep an eye on that thing. Oh my goodness, we got another fire right down the road from us. Well, we better go check it out. We might hit this fire truck head on if he doesn't move. Oh, I see a vehicle on fire, and I see a shed and some stuff. Yeah, those animals are freaking. Well, there looks to be like 4 or 5 trucks, bunch of people on scene here. So there's a water tank right to the left there that should have water in it. So we'll just hang out and see what's up.